Good morning, friends. How are we all doing today? Welcome to today's stream. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for hopping in and joining. I hope you're having a great Friday. And of course, for those of you in regions with access to shiny Miraidon, Crydon codes, you'll be able to go out and get them today. For a lot of us, though, still nothing. Spain and France, though, that's good. And game in France. So it might indicate what we're getting over here in England, in the UK, and other parts of Europe. But I have to give a shout out, a special shout out before we start the stream today to Never Melt Ice. Christian, thank you so much, my friend. Woke up this morning to a surprise email with some codes that they got and sent over to me, so that is amazing. So thank you so much. And I will try and return the favor if we get them in the UK, and there's those of you that don't have access to the codes. I will try and get as many as I can, and try and share them around so as many of you can get a copy of them as possible. All right, before we jump in, Mighty, how you doing? Nevin, Copty Luke, I hope you're well. Dante, great to see you. Natalie, good morning. The Loth Gamer, how are we today? Rich, great to see you, mate. Luke, how are we? Mighty, good to see you. And Riley, good morning, my friend. Shiny Great Tusks. Ooh, what's that? Shiny Great Tusks. Have we got a Shiny Great Tusk this morning? Roth Gamer, very cool if you have. Awesome to hear, mate. Pretty manic start to Friday. Work has been crazy, but getting the train to London in about an hour and a half, mate. I hope you have a great trip down in the train. It's so handy, the train from Newcastle to London. It only takes a few hours, doesn't it? Which is always nice. Let me see if I can pull this over here. So the reason why we're doing Legends Arceus this morning is I need some B-roll footage of some shiny hunts for a video I'm doing. So I thought we could combine it today. Who doesn't like Legends Arceus? We can jump in and do some... Ooh, okay, chat, big decision here. Do we go for the EV or do we go for the mass outbreaks? The massive mass outbreaks. What would you prefer to see? Should we start off with an EV hunt? That might be a nice one to do. Or massive mass outbreaks. Up to you. You guys decide. The EV Mighty, going for that one. You're in Oregon. It's 4 a.m. here. Wow. 4 a.m. in Oregon. That is early. Copy Luke, I know. It's like nearly midday here. Eevee. Okay. If you get the code for the opposite legendary, will it work? Can you redeem Miraidon code in Scarlet and vice versa? I will check that and let you know. I mean, at the end of the stream, we could actually do it to see how it works. Might be a way to do it. Okay. We've got one decision. We'll go for the Eevee. We'll go for the Eevee. We're gonna have plenty of massive mass outbreaks. It's always nice if we start off good with an Eevee. Right, I do need to record this as well, so I can have the footage. Is the game levels all right? I don't want it to be too loud, but also if it's too quiet, let me know and I can just crank it up slightly so you guys can hear. Mark it on our map. And Mighty, thank you so much for the early super chat, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, as always. And it's great to have you here, mate. I hope you're having a great start to your Friday. Right, let's see if we can get lucky. Last time I've done a few of these Eevee ones, not really had much luck. So we'll see if we can have a little bit of a better time with this one this morning. No shiny when we first come up, but we'll make a start. See if anything pops up early on. Gotta be careful with these Eevees though. I think we're gonna have to put some food down for them just to lure them in. Then we can get going with them. Let's see if we can snipe some. But have any of you picked up the shiny Miraidon and Crydon early yet or not? Oh, an alpha! Oh, could you imagine if that had been a shiny? That would have been so good. Nice thing about the Eevee outbreaks as well, I always feel like they last a little bit longer than maybe some of the other ones. I don't know if that's just me though, overthinking it. I feel like some outbreaks seem like they end very quickly, you know? Good morning, Marcus. How are we doing today? I hope you're well, mate. I think that's the end of the outbreak. No, they're still popping up. They're still spawning in. Is that the end? Is that the end of it? We'll finish it off. We'll try and get these last 3. Let's see. GameStop doesn't open for another 3 hours. Oh, better call that 3 long hours. At least you've got a GameStop on hand though, hopefully to pop around and pick it up and have no problems with getting the codes. Right, let's dodge. Get this one. No luck on this one, unfortunately, but it was always worth a try. So let's head back to camp and start again. Got Shiny Koraidon now to get the Master Rank ribbon on it. Nice, awesome. These you guys are all managing to pick them up. How do they look in game as well? Because I haven't actually seen them in game yet. Where are these EVs? I want to try and keep my boxes as decluttered as possible. And I know there's an alpha in here, but it's all right. I need to try and just manage my boxes. There'll be plenty of opportunities for these later on. Right, okay. Let's go back to the village. I'm working on a personal mission. I got a shiny Charmander named Pyro, very nice, and Violet. Trained it to be competitive and started collecting ribbons and all Switch games before I get Legends here. That's awesome, Mighty. Good luck with finishing that off, mate. That is awesome. That's a really nice little project to do, especially for Mega Charizard. Which Mega Charizard are you going to go for, though? Which one's it going to turn into? Y or X? I recorded a lot of footage of all. Nice. Are you going to put it together in a video then? Right, mass outbreak. If nearby, actually, I have 3 in my area. The fun part is convincing my wife to come with me so I can get to good. That's exactly what I would do. Metal Collar, I would do exactly the same, mate. Right, should we be a bit more strategic to save our berries here? If there's nothing, then I guess we can probably just reset and come back to it. So what have we got? The Rotomon might be quite cool to do because it's got the good chance of repeating. So has the Graveler. Not the most flashiest one, but we'll start off with the Rotomon. There's some nice outbreaks here. Hopefully we get lucky with some of them. But I would kind of like to do maybe an alpha hunt as well today. We'll see how we get lucky with our spawn locations. If we can maybe go after an alpha. Any patches of grass? I don't think there is. See if we can get lucky with these Rotums. Oh, they get angered so quickly. Ah. There's nothing like... I can't even roll because I'm paralyzed. Right. Never Melt Ice, how are you doing, mate? I started the stream off with a big thank you to you for the codes, mate. What a surprise it was this morning waking up to those. I really, really appreciate it, mate. So much. We might redeem them on stream at the end before we finish up today. I feel like I'm going to just retreat and then try and find a better route into these. No. Okay, they don't know we're there. Mega Charizard X for me, cooler since it is my favorite starter. Finally become a dragon. It always deserves. I like that, mate, a lot. Mega Charizard X is so strong as well. One of my favorites. I had some really fun teams that I used to build It was always Mega Charizard Y though, that was always the more popular in VG. But I think, if I remember right, I believe Wolf won a regional. I think it was a regional with Mega Charizard X. When everyone was using Mega Charizard Y. Oh, this one's... Mud ball you. I need to like improve my skills. My skills of dodging and these Rotoms are stubborn. Get how awkward they can be. All we want though is a bunch of Alpha Rotoms to come in now. Well, they are alphas, all alphas. So if we can get lucky and get a shiny, that would be incredible. I'm gonna try and keep our distance though. Yeah. Come on, give us a shiny. Just one. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen for this one, which is a little bit sad. And Durf, how are we doing, mate? I hope you're well and having a great day. I'm struggling here against this Alpha Rotom outbreak that we've got. Oh no, the outbreak was continuing. So we did have one, maybe one more chance. But it's definitely finished now. See if we can tackle this. Back shot, there we go. The bare minimal guy. How are we doing today, mate? I hope you're well. Great to see you. Right, that was a bit of a struggle. Not the most relaxed way to go about it. Okay, what are we gonna do next then? I don't know. Do we really want an Alpha Graveler? I don't know if we do. We'll go for the Heracross. Might be quite a good one to do. And I just hit my pseudo method. Why? How come? I don't mind Masuda method like too much. It's not like one of my most favorite ways to hunt. But I don't mind egg breeding in the older games. Probably not so much in Scarlet and Violet. The picnic stuff, I'm not as fond of it as the daycare egg hunts. But I don't know. It's just different, isn't it? Right, where is this? Right down here. Do you know if the event for Miraidon and Crydon has come to the UK? We don't have any confirmation of it yet. That is the really frustrating thing. Confirmed in like Spain now and France, but not in the UK and nowhere else around Europe, which is slightly frustrating because I feel like the event itself, whenever we get it, is only going to run for the same amount of time. I don't think they're going to, if ours is delayed, us getting it, you know, maybe next week, say, I don't think they're going to like prolong how long the event will last itself. I think it will stop on the 15th, so it gives us like less time to actually take advantage of it when it does drop. So I don't know. And right now, at the moment, it feels like we might not get it at all, but I still feel pretty confident that we should get it. As soon as we do get any updates or news on it, though, I will I'll let you guys know as soon as I hear anything, or if I hear anything on the grapevine. Sometimes suppliers know before the announcements actually get dropped, so you do get some tidbits sometimes and stuff, but oh, a new horde. This is not good. We need to get out of the way. And they're all alphas. Okay, we need to skedaddle, but we can come back and do this. It'd be cool to get an alpha Heracross this morning for sure. I wasn't expecting it to respawn. Weekend is shaping up. I think it's a lot. Thea's got like birthday parties this weekend, mate, so that is going to take up a lot of our time over the weekend. So she's got one on Saturday and then one on Sunday, so kind of planning anything around that is going to be a little bit tricky. So probably jobs around the house and things that need doing that I know are going to need doing now, because with ZA dropping in a couple of weeks, I'm not going to have the time then to get them done. Am I going to be able to catch any of these? I think I'm going to have to backstrike them, to be fair. Maybe? No. They're all just staring at us. Has the storm stopped, though? Okay, the storm is stopped. Right, what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll do this Heracross outbreak again. Akil, good to see you, mate. I hope you're well. And getting ready for the weekend. All good on your end. It's weird because there aren't many game stores left in London. They've kind of just turned into an online store. Yeah, it's so weird. That's the annoying thing. Like Mike Ashley, I think since he bought them, he's kind of put a lot of the main stores down, put them as concessions in like Sports Direct, and then they're even shutting down as well, which is just, I don't know. Like Smith's Toys to me would have felt like the place to potentially do the cards in the UK, but I don't know. I don't know what like contracts they need to draw up with these places, and whether they'll be able to do it or not. So we'll just have to kind of keep our fingers crossed they can work something out. If nothing, though, it would be great if they were just like, okay, we can't do anything distribution wise for the UK. We're gonna just do an online event for it. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, this is not working. I'm gonna have to just attack and catch where I can. This one gone. I think it's gonna be like back attacks for most of them to get them. So it's insanely hard to catch. So strange as well. When I was doing the stuff on Legends Arceus the other day that dropped, and there was all that stuff about, oh, when you're around the streets, you can use the taxis and the other objects around you when you're trying to catch Pokemon or battle Pokemon to like dodge attacks. And I'm like, I just completely forgot you can do exactly the same in Legends Arceus. So they've just carried it forward, really. Okay, we've only got two remaining. And then we're going to have to make sure that we've got our stealth spray. We need to get into this grass. Oh no, there's one stray one. Okay. Is the new horde coming? Gonna get lucky with a back strike early. That's what we want. Turn around. Turn around. No, no, don't come to me. Okay, I'm gonna have to try it. Snipe you. Yeah. Ah, the back strike was there. How many shinies so far? No shinies so far, Amanda. I'm hoping we can get lucky with this. If we can clear this Alpha Heracross outbreak. I can snipe this. Might get lucky with like one catch out of... Oh, we did. We got... Oh, they're all enraged. No, they're all coming for us. We are running out of time. At least the pillars kind of help us out a bunch here. All we want's a pink one. Come on, give us that pink one. I think that's it. There's no more spawning in. There's only 3 now. Get out of here. Ah, okay. Right. That is no good. The other ones, I know there's a Graveler one here that has a good second chance of spawning in too. ZA to me looks like, in terms of assets, they polished up Scarlet and Violet a lot, and in terms of gameplay, it's evolution of PLA. I'm interested to see how they mesh. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's crazy to think it's only like a couple of weeks away now, which is like insane. After so long of waiting as well. Right, let's see if we can get lucky with maybe a golden Graveler. Gotta be some... They're all... Is there any grassy areas where we can just hide? I don't feel like there's any up here. No. I don't know. I think we might just retreat from here and then we'll come back in and do maybe a different one. There aren't that many in this outbreak. I mean, there was the Rotom one, but we didn't get that lucky with the Rotom. So let's just save our berries and move on. Corey, how are you doing? Very early where you are. Hope you're well, my friend. Just charging up my DS. Gonna get some work on Pokemon Platinum while en route to the Big Smoke. Nice, mate. Great use of the train journey there as well. Did anyone get their shiny Koraidon? Maridon? A few people in chat have already picked theirs up. I don't know if I've missed if they've said that they're gonna if they've claimed them in game yet, but yeah, I think the UK in particular, as well as Germany, Netherlands, a bunch of other places in Europe and other areas around the world, are like waiting bated breath for the distributions to hopefully get announced. I don't think there's anything popped up this morning. Let's see if we've got any more updates. No, nothing at all. So the last one was yesterday, which was just Spain. And then outside of that, we've got nothing else. So at least in Europe, if you're in Spain or France, you can go along and get them today. And you've got till the 15th of October. So a good amount of time, a couple of weeks at least, to visit a store. Or maybe visit a store a couple of times. Gonna go to like 4 to 5 GameStops later today, and hopefully we'll get a few pairs of codes to share. That's awesome, mate. David, I hope you managed to pick up a lot, and I hope maybe the staff are kind to you as well. Now some stores seem to be like, have some absolutely banger staff where they're just like, yeah, we'll give you a few more friends and things. which is always nice, just to help. And I'll definitely do the same myself if I can pick up extra ones. I will definitely do that if I get the opportunity to have the distribution over here, of course. Okay, where are we going? I haven't had an outbreak in a long time where I've just rolled up to it and there's the shiny straight there. So it'd be nice if we get one of those today. Like Grottle, not the most aggro Pokemon either. Let's see if we can get ourselves maybe an alpha from this alpha break, especially if it repeats. No, they're well aggro. They're super aggro, aren't they? Why are they so aggro though? Wow, this is not going to be fun. Picking all the really, really frustrating ones to do today, so maybe you need to just be a bit more stealthy. I already cursed it, I think, when we rocked up and I was like, they're not going to be aggro. They're going to be nice and friendly. Let's see if we can just snipe them with... Nope. Stray one behind us. Is there only two? There's only two of them, so we should be able... Oh no. Should be one. Oh no, they're all still spawning in, just in a different location. And we've got a massive alpha one, which is humongous. Guess this is just going to help sharpen up our skills for when Zia drops, because I can imagine it being just as full on. Strike. But I think this one is going to repeat, so maybe we get lucky with like the second wave being all alphas. And we're due a shiny, so maybe we get the shiny. Here we go. Wait there, we need to just... Here we've got our Stealth Spray on. Oh, they're not alphas though, they're just Torterras. But we could get lucky with a shiny Torterra, which would be kind of cool. At least they're a little bit slower moving around. Just need to keep an eye out for that shiny jingle if we can hear it. We do get one. I don't think we're gonna get one though. Doesn't appear seem like it. What have we got? 2 on the field. I just don't seem to be catching them. Okay. Are they spawning in still? Because if not, I'm not gonna... I think there's only 3, right? Yeah. Okay. Sadly. What else have we got then? We could get some more berries with the ghastly outbreak. I guess that's probably not a bad one to do. Do you ever use a smoke bomb cover? Sometimes, Alec. I don't really feel like it helps out that much. I always find the grass a little bit more useful, but in those areas where there's no grass, definitely the smoke bombs. It's always the case though, where like I'll put a smoke bomb down and then it just runs out so quickly. And as you can tell already, I struggle multitasking to do stuff. So I'm like, get a smoke bomb out, and then they've spotted me, and then it's just disaster. But yeah, the smoke bombs, they do help a lot. Ooh, I heard something. I heard something. Something definitely sparkled. Where is it? Not the Carnivine there. I'm definitely not hearing any stuff. I promise. I don't know if you guys heard it. Now this is gonna drive me crazy. Oh, it's the Toxicroak here. No, it's not. It's a Psyduck. Hello, Psy. Oh, we got our first shiny though. That's good. There we go. The duck. Awesome. Okay. That's good. We get our first shiny of the run, so that's good. Right. And now we can move on to the Ghastly. Get some more berries. That was a nice little surprise. I love shiny Psyduck as well. It's such a nice shiny. Let's try and get ourselves shiny Ghastly. Good if we could. And these are pretty aggro as well, to be fair. If they spot you, but I feel like kind of get away with sniping these a little bit more than the other ones we've had. They don't seem to move around as much. Can we get 2 for 2? Ah, the outbreak's gone. Okay. It's gone. Miguel, how are we doing, mate? I hope you're well. I'm good, my friend. How is your Friday gone? Easy shiny to see. Also, got to ask, what is your favorite Treasures of Ruin shiny? Has to be. I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out answer, but it has to be Chi-Yu. It looks so good. The blue fish, for sure. There he is. There's our first one. And I can't really... Well, I could reset, because the Psyduck should be there, and we could preserve our berries, but it's kind of fine. It's fine. We'll keep it as it is. Right, let's get rid of some of this out of our satchel, just to keep it a bit more streamlined. And let's have a look. I want you. We want to look at you. Little Psyduck. Ah, it looks so good. I do love Psyduck shiny. It's a great shiny. There we go. All right. Well, at least we got one. It wasn't a complete disaster, this run in the Crimson Merelands. I don't know how you guys feel. Whenever you play Arceus, I never enjoy the Crimson Merelands that much as a place to come and shiny hunt. I don't know what it is. It always feels so much darker than a lot of the other areas. I always prefer Alabaster Icelands is like the place. I always feel like that's great for like massive outbreaks. Draconified, how are we doing this morning? Good to see you. Stares in sparkling leaf snail. I don't mind Wo Chen. Honestly, and Shiny Warchen's super nice as well. Lunchtime and then back to work. Miguel, oh mate, well I hope you enjoy your lunch and great to have you here joining us on your break. How's your day been going so far, my friend? Blue Duck used to be my fave restaurant. What's your favorite restaurant now, dude? That's the question. Right, come on. Oh, we've got it. Asked for it and Arceus provides. Small combined with Geordie Jumper to make you completely invisible. Geordie Jumpers. Get my Geordie Jumper out shortly, Alec. It's cold now. It was freezing this morning. So glad it's Friday. Happy beer and pizza day, all. Same to you, my friend. Same to you. Ooh. This one's tempting. I'm not gonna lie, but they're so aggressive, the Duots. It's super annoying. I kind of just want like chill ones, but I guess if it was gonna be easy. It wouldn't be so good when you get that reward, so we'll go and do it. The Duot. Okay. Let's get a stealth spray on. Let's see if we can get lucky. There's no way we can get into this grass and them not spot us. Can we have an outbreak where we literally just keep... No, of course not. Never gonna happen. Look at them. Little ninjas like the Squirtle squad here. Yeah, this is it. Get that first opportunity and then they're just the most aggro. I feel like these are some of the worst. We need to skedaddle. And absolutely demolished by some Duots. I wish there was a long range ball where I could just hang back here and just snipe them from here. I don't think the jet ball will go as far though. Alright, let's go back in. Straight away spotted us. And it's just, if one gets aggro, the rest of the pack seem to automatically... Yeah, see. We've not even done anything. It's just like, my friend's been yoinked by a Pokeball, so, yeah. There's no escaping these water pulses either. Right. Get you. Of course you escape. Health spray gone. Oh, nice. You got live later, Riley. Awesome, mate. I will hopefully swing by and support the run, mate, and hang out. It'll be cool. Is this one in the tree? I've never seen that before. How is it in the tree? The ninja Duo just like, nah, it's alright. I'll get in this tree. I'll get you from here. Tomorrow though, eh? 77 wins, hoping to get to 100. Wow, Riley, so close, mate. Okay, tomorrow. I will be ready to sit down and hang tomorrow, mate, after I get finished tomorrow. So, is it still in the tree? Or has it got, is it escaped? Still, no, it's got down. Right, they're not spawning in. So what we can do snipe these remaining ones and then have an even better time. With whatever comes in next, because you know, especially if they're alphas, it's going to be real fun. One just doesn't want to go. Right, let's position ourselves here and let's hope we have stealth sprayed. So what are we going to get? See you in Samurai. No alphas though. So far, not as aggressive. Chill out more when they evolve. Nah, that. Here we go. Here it comes. Yeah. The onslaught begins. Got the Glalie joining in, of course. I'm running seriously low on resources as well. No. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm watching you. It makes me remember how much I love PLA. It's such a great game. It really is. I think I could just play that. Like, this is what I'm hoping Legends Arceus is going to be like. I feel like we've had a bit of a rough start with the outbreaks. We haven't had any of those like nice easy outbreaks. We could give ourselves a bit of a break. And since they're not alphas, I'm happy to kind of just pass up on it. I don't think we're going to get much from there now. Lumpy, good to see you, mate. How are you doing? Are the game levels all right, or is it a bit too loud? I hope the levels are okay, so they're not like bleeding through too much. Yeah, Arceus is definitely where modern Pokemon peaked. I hope, you know, my biggest hope is like in a year's time we can all turn around and say a similar thing about Legends Arceus. I really, really hope it doesn't flop or like just be a bit of a disappointment. It's just this game kind of puts it on such a high pedestal. Definitely need more of those. I think we're okay for our stealth sprays at the moment. Yeah, okay. Blizzard's about to clear up. Five by five, dude. I hope we can get to the Riolo outbreak in time. We've had the message the outbreak's gonna end soon. But we might just be able to get there just in time. Shiny Riolo would be super fine this morning. And this one looks like it's going to repeat as well. So, was it over the cliffs? It's on the other side. Don't know if we'll get there now. Gonna have to be super quick and hope we can be stealthy as, because Riolo are definitely one of those. It's ended. It's ended. Okay. Did we save? That's the question. I'm not sure if we did. The only thing that is missing in this game is a mini-map. Yeah. I know if we had the mini-map there all the time, just down in... I don't know. They could have just done it in the top right-hand corner, really. And that would have been fine, wouldn't it? Okay, well, let's go. No joy there. Just a lot of Issues with the do-what. Pokemon Legends game. Could you imagine? Stig, good to see you, mate. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great start to your Friday. Yeah, Corey, I'm with you. I think, like, if we had the choice, you know, going forward, if you had, okay, but they can do remakes of older games, or... Ooh, wait. We've got an update from Cerebi. Maybe it's good news. Shiny Miraidon and Koraidon distributions are now rolling out in stores in several countries worldwide. I don't think there's going to be any update with the UK. Okay, let's just see the list. So we've got Japan, South Korea, France, Spain, Canada, US, and that's it for now. Okay, I got excited for a minute. I think Cerebi's just posting an update with it being live and just reminding people that it's live. I thought for a second we had something. Cosmic, how you doing, mate? Minimap on the screen, and not having to go back to Jubilife before going to different. Yeah, that would be a huge thing, wouldn't it? If we could just, oh, where do we go? I think Coronet Highlands is probably the one I would choose. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be great if you could go from Coronet Highlands to Cobble Coastland. Yeah, instead of just always having to be tied back to the village. That would be a huge win. Okay, we need some berries, so I guess we're just gonna have to investigate each and every one on our map as we go. Which sometimes is the more fun thing about outbreaks. You just go and just check them all out. See what have we got here? Ooh, Electabuzz. This would be kind of fun to do. Not got the best of shinies, but it's still a cool Pokemon, and there's always the draw that we could potentially. Okay. Maybe because it's going to be. We'll check the other ones out. We can always come back. Instantly see the aggro Pokemon. I'm like, let's move on. Okay, Yanma. The next one here. I think this is my favorite Pokemon game ever. I think if it, like, hands down, I think it's probably. I just feel like I could keep coming back to this game, and there's a lot of Pokemon games that I feel like I could keep coming back to, but there's just something about Legends Arceus. I recently played through the game again from start to finish, and it didn't feel like any of it was a drag either. And I think that's quite telling with, you know, especially if it's a favorite game of yours, or just how good a game it is in general. Or a game like when you've played it multiple times and it's still got that playability, you know. Okay, so the Heracross might be good because they have got berries with them, so this one might not be a bad one to do, just to stock up on some of the. Can we get a back shot? Oh, we can get a back shot on that alpha. Be good if we can snag that. I think we need to get a bit closer though. Let's get the smoke bomb down. Nope. Heracross is so aggro. Majid, thank you so much for the 14-month membership. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. That is honestly, I cannot thank you enough. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Can we just start sniping? Oop. Get that one in the back. We can get that one in the back. Your videos are awesome. I'm hyped for ZA. You've got me shiny hunting mega Pokemon, and I've got a few now still after that Fennekin. Any advice? So Fennekin, which game are you hunting in Scarlet and Violet? It's a tough one, isn't it? Because it's in the academy, and it's hard to kind of isolate it, because if I think off the top of my head, if I remember right, I feel like there's Pyro that spawn around that area as well, isn't there? I think I'm just gonna have to tackle these head on. Is there can't only be 2 of these left from the outbreak. Has to be more. No, that's, of course, they're just lurking elsewhere. He came to find me in the grass. But yeah, a mass outbreak would probably be the best thing, I think, for the Fennekin. That would be what I would probably do if I was going after Fennekin specifically, I think. It's one that I never hunt in my video because we never had the announcement. So I just went after the older ones. But yeah, I actually need to go and get some of the newly announced ones, shiny hunt those, so I've got those ready as well when we've got that home compatibility. But I think for Fennekin, for sure, feels like an outbreak's probably the best. So set up a level 2 fire type sandwich and then try and spawn or cycle the dates until you kind of get lucky and spawn one on your map. And then that would be the way I would probably do it, rather than just going into the area with a fire type sparkling sandwich active and going from there. So hopefully that advice is probably not the best, but hopefully it helps out slightly. But I would love to hear how the hunt's going though as you're going forward. But yeah, so there's Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja as well. All absolutely amazing shinies that we'll have to go and get, as well as Victory Bell, Dragonite, Lucia as well from Scarlet and Violet. What is this? Okay, I would love to stay, but I'm going to check out the other outbreaks first. Syrian Sneasel and Sneasler. Right, down here. Okay. Shiny Hunt in Scarlet and Violet is lame and too easy. It devalued the effort we used to put in. Classics are the best. Yeah, I see. I know what you mean. I do think there's some fun hunts in Scarlet and Violet. I think the one thing that Scarlet and Violet definitely has done is made it way more accessible for like everyone, which is a great thing. So, and it's got a lot more people into shiny hunting now, which is also really cool. Probably not going to go for the Bomber Snot, to be fair. But yeah, there's just, I think there's just a lot of things like missing from Scarlet and Violet, like fishing for one. It's just something that's just not there, which is, you know, I think such a cornerstone kind of shiny hunting method in so many other games, and just missing from Scarlet and Violet altogether. I think the new, like, the egg hatching method as well, I'm not like the biggest fan of that with the picnic. I like picnics as an idea in game, but I was never a big fan of how the eggs worked, although it's super convenient, right? It's really cool how you can be literally anywhere and start breeding Pokemon and doing that. So there was some like pluses about it for sure. But what have we got? Almost Sneasel. Okay, gonna get into that big patch of grass on the other side. It's so dark. It's not even a patch of grass, is it? Okay, there's not. Let's try and get to this one, see what that is. It's a really cool shiny as well. Syrian Sneasel. haven't played Pokemon Legends Arceus in such a long time. I need to play again to complete my Pokemon home decks and get Shiny Enamorus Reward. Yeah, Shiny Enamorus is super nice. It's definitely worth doing if you've got the time to do it before Legends EA drops as well. I think it's probably not a bad idea to like jump in and start playing it, because I think with how full on, we've already checked that one out. Did we check this one? Maybe we didn't check those out, but we'll go and I'll have a quick look. Yeah, with how full on I think some of the in-game stuff is, I'd imagine Zia probably take it a little step further. It might be a little bit more tricky with like air controls, battling mechanics and things like that. So just kind of getting familiar with this game will definitely help. What is this? Geodude, Graveler. Got the Electabuzz. We just go for this one. It was the one like very close to the start. We can probably go for these. I think the storm's about to end though, isn't it? See how much time we've got. See if we can get lucky with it. Ellie Kid shiny, which would be nice. We haven't got any shinies from an outbreak yet, despite the nuts odds that these outbreaks have. But we have had a stray shiny Psyduck. Like that one's just a tiny bit too far away. It's gone. I was hoping we get like a continuation. Okay, next one. Hello, Draconified, back. Good to see you, mate. Lindsay, the whole game makes Scarlet and Violet look easy. I've never played Arceus, and after watching this, I don't think I will with my skill level. You say that. I think the thing is, it does feel kind of daunting when you're used to Scarlet and Violet, but you would honestly, I think you would get used to it very quickly. And it's so worthwhile. It's gone. It's gone. The outbreaks have ended. No, so, and that's, I think it's probably a good game to just jump into free ZA as well, because ZA I feel is going to be heavy on the player character style of things, like skill set on it, you know. If I can, honestly, if I can do it, I think anyone can do it. I am not the best at anything like this. So as an example, I think you guys would be fine. And it definitely took me a long time to kind of get used to the controls. I'm still not the best at it either. I still need to refine a lot of like the skills to kind of play this game well. I see other people playing and I'm like, oh man, yeah, I am so bad. But shinies are essentially free now. Kids these days, lol. Shakes fist, no effort required. No. I wonder if how it'll change in Gen 10, if they'll make some adaptations. And maybe they did it in Scarlet and Violet because it did feel so kind of rushed as well, you know? How'd you get shiny? I've been trying so hard with these outbreaks. I only managed to catch one or two. Yeah, I mean, we've done a bunch of them this morning. It's just potluck, really. You know, it does help perfecting your dex entries or getting research level 10. Not so much in the outbreaks, because what is an outbreak? It's like 1 in 158 chance of a shiny spawning from an outbreak. So you've... And those odds don't lie too much with a perfected dex entry or a level 10. It's probably not going to make too much difference. But it is just getting lucky, because you only get what I think 12 to 14 max per outbreak. So we've got some nice ones here. Oh, Hisui and Growlithe with the chance to repeat. We've got to do that first. Okay, let's do that one. That That will be awesome if we can get ourselves a Hisuian Growlithe. They around here as well. They are. Okay. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen an outbreak for Hisuian Growlithe like this low down before, but we'll take it. This would be epic if we can get one. Not have a player character faint. Nope, Jet Ball's not gonna work. It's gonna have to be Ultra Ball. Can we feed them? Oh, because they like food. There we go. Chow down, puppies. Just gotta hope that that alpha, like the perfect back. No. There we go. Okay. Alpha Hisuian Growlithe. That's what we want. Come in this second wave. Oh, let's get this on. Rad Dad, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. I've been shiny hunting for the last 15 years, and ooh, okay, might not be. Not be as easy as I thought it was going to be. But we're catching them. Just something I don't want to make any of these Hisuian Arcanines aggro. There we go. Good gun. In this tree? Oh no. I think the outbreak. I think that's it now. This is the last one. That's a shame. Okay, well, what's next then? Riolo would be kind of cool. Piplup. Let's do the Piplup. That'll be a lot of fun. The Tentacool up there as well, which would be good to do, but let's do the Piplup. We might get lucky with Piplup. That's a skittish Pokemon. That is not gonna go. That's not gonna get angry with us or attack us. That's just gonna run away. So that makes it nice. And if we can get some, like a repeat spawn, we might get lucky with an alpha popping up. You never know. Get that stealth spray on. What a shiny Growlithe in Pokemon Go a few days ago. Nice. Awesome, Stig. Missed it off of the week. Rad Dad. Awesome, mate. That is awesome, dude. I hope you have a nice chill day today. There is an alpha here already. We're gonna have to create our own cover. Should really get rid of this alpha first, so we've got another opportunity of getting another alpha shiny spawning in rather than we got one! We got it! We got a shiny Piplup. Okay, there we go. This is a good shiny. Okay, this is a good shiny. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's chill. Let's chill. I thought they weren't gonna. Oh, it's a Prinplup. Okay, we need to deal with you because you are. You scared that shiny off. That would be the worst thing. Right, you go in there. Now where's the shiny? Over here. It's not even caught. You are becoming a huge pain. Right, you go away. Right, smoke bomb. Oh man. Right. Okay. Just deal with it this way. Yeah, we're gonna have to just hope this is enough. It should be. No, not quite. Pigeon, how are we doing today, mate? I hope you're well. Save it. Yes, I need to save. Tragic if we lost it. Gonna live on the edge though. Gonna be okay. Get it in a jet ball. Should save though. I really should. There we go. Should we finish it just to see if the outbreak will continue? Kinda nice if it does. We get a double shiny from an outbreak. I haven't had one of those in a very long time. Go. Outbreak should have ended. A new horde. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Didn't think the outbreak would continue in the all alphas, so this would be kind of spicy if we can get a shiny from this outbreak. Look at it. It's like it's demonic. I feel like we just need to finish this outbreak now. This would be a great double shiny. I just feel like it's probably not going to happen though, is it? Can we feed these? Do you think alpha Pokemon are going to want to eat some food? Cow down. Yeah, you like that. Here we go. I think that's it though. There's no more spawning in. I think that is it. There's only 3 of them, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, they're done. That was a good haul though. There we go. What can we do next? Riolu be fun to do. And we've got, is that a Togetic one? Togetic? Togetic might be nice for a shiny Togetic. I'd always go with the Riolu. I don't know if we've got much time, but we'll try. Let's try and get the Riolu. Well, at least we've got a shiny Piplup, so that's good. Good luck with your hunts today. Ninja Cat, thank you so much. If you're doing any hunts yourself, either now or later on, I hope you have a lot of luck with those as well. I haven't had a shiny alpha from a mass outbreak in the long, like when it's been a full horde of just shiny alphas, not shiny alphas, just alphas. I haven't had. The outbreaks ended. We didn't have time. No, I haven't had a shiny from an outbreak with just alphas in such a long time. Oh, I'm so pleased though that we got the shiny Piplup. That's 2 that we've got from today, so that's a good start. At least 1 from an outbreak as well, and then just 1 random one. If anyone's got any particular requests as well that we'd love to see, or like favorite shiny hunts from these games, do let me know, because I'm open in this today to just go for anything. I said at the top of the stream, and kind of the main reason why I'm coming in to do the shiny hunts in this today is because I need some B-roll footage of me catching some shinies in this game. So I do have a bunch, but I just need a little bit more. So that was one of the reasons why I was like, okay, we can come in, we can chill, we can play this amazing game and hopefully get some shinies along the way. So if you've got any requests for shinies you would like us to go for, prioritize, do let me know, and then we can try and get those done. Shiny Ursaluna, that would be a cool one, Ken. When is the shiny ride Pokemon happening? The event is now live, Ken. So if you've got access to the distributions from game stores in your region. You'll be able to go to the stores, and I think you'll have like GameStop, if I'm correct. So you should be able to pop along to GameStop and then pick those codes up. So if we're going for Ursaluna, it's going to be non... Teddy Ursa can pop up. Huh. I don't think there... Or maybe Coronet Highlands? Teddy Ursa? Check out the Alabaster Islands, because I just like it up there. Oh, so it's 2 hours for you to... till yeah, 2 hours now for you until it opens. Have we got enough of the berries? We do. Let's just drop a save though, so we can kind of reset if not. Professor Oak, good to see you, mate. How are you doing? Just landed in Amsterdam. Wow, that's cool, mate. For the city safari. Oh, mate, that's gonna be so good. I hope you have an absolutely amazing week. Is it running the entire weekend, so it'll be like tomorrow and Sunday, or is it just the Saturday? What have we got here? Nothing like spectacular. Might be cool to go after the... No. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to reset that. We'll just go back to the village. There's nothing like outstanding there. In-game stuff have a bad history, but I'll put it aside. Just for this, yeah, mate, just for this one event. Yeah, Lindsay, I agree with you. I think they should just use Smith's Toys. Like, Smiths sell a lot of TCG. It's probably the main place, like store, I would say, in the UK now that sells Pokemon TCG. So, like, they are a distributor. And it'd be handy. I don't know. I feel like there's always a Smith Toys in every major city. I've got a few. I'd have to still travel, but I mean, I've got a few nearby. Ah, there we go. Okay, if we're going for that shiny Ursaluna, this is going to be the one. Hopefully we get a Teddy Ursa outbreak. I caved in both Scarlet so I can get both bikes rushing through intro though right now, so to get an extra set of those treasures of rune. Nice. Awesome, mate. I think you have to have... I think you can make as many, like, even on whatever copy. So if you have extra accounts on your Switch and you play through until you can receive mystery gifts, I think the only criteria is that they need to be assigned to a Nintendo account, which is the way that they've done it, getting the mystery gift via the internet. Have we got any bears? We don't have any this time, but we will do some of these, I guess. There's a repeat on the Turtwig. Get more starters. Oh no. Always do this. So yeah, I think you can set up multiple accounts to get lots of the shiny treasures of ruin Pokemon, but it's just a little long-winded, so you just need like another Nintendo account that's separate to the one that's already assigned to the other one, and then you'll be able to get as many of them as you want. Fully understood it. It's a bit hard to get the grasp. All I got was you can either battle 4 Pokemon and then catch 1, or battle 2 and catch 4 swarm. Smith Toys would work well for me. Have one 10-minute walk away. Wow, Natalie, that would be awesome. Then you could just pay multiple visits. Like every day for the next month, just be like, yep, or the next couple of weeks. I feel like Turtwig aren't going to be, they're not going to be aggro, they're not going to attack, they're going to be skittish, they're nice. Can we get a shiny though? They are a little bit out of reach. I think we're going to have to like feed them. We lure them back with some food. Ah, of course. Already had a run-in with you once before. You don't want the repeat. Right, let's just try and get this one. Okay, that's good, that's good. Right. One more, and then we've cleared it. Stay back. Come on, Alpha Turtwigs. That's what we want to see. Okay. Well, we'll still go for them. We'll see if we can get lucky before they get mass aggroed. No. It's so annoying. So annoying. Games up here opens at 11. Got 3 hours. It's not too long, mate. But yeah, there's kind of like nothing stopping going back to the store, I guess, like the next day or later in the week to get more of the cards. But I guess you're only going to get one per save file. That's the thing. But if you can go and pick them up for other people that maybe can't get them, then that'd be good. And I guess if you've got multiple, got no jet balls left. Okay, that's not ideal. How is that angry as soon as it comes in? I'm just gonna have to go full on the assault. I think this is the last one. Oh well. No shiny for that one. Where to next? Oh, this one might be nice. Let's go for this one. I guess we probably do need to try and prioritize picking up some of the ones with berries. Even these are aggro. How? Oh, it's the Hisuian Lilligant. I've hunted a shiny Petilil in this game for the longest time, and I just never ever seem to get any luck ever getting the shiny. I think I ended up having to resort to going to Scarlet and Violet to get a shiny Hisuian Lilligant in the end. There's always a stray one. Is there another one here? Nope. And it's gone. Okay, so let's go after the Psyduck. We might get a second blue Psyduck. Young Lee, how are we doing, mate? I hope you're well. Having a great Friday. Big game this Sunday. Who's going to win it? It is a big game. I'm going to say us. I'm going to say us. I hope we win. We need to win. That's the thing. And I know you do as well. Stay in the title race. Probably going to be our toughest game of the season so far, I would say. I can confidently say it's going to be our toughest game of the season so far. And if we can get a result, that would be probably the biggest result of the season so far. But we do all right against Arsenal normally. I feel like Eddie Howe's a little bit of Mikel Arteta's kryptonite. I just want to catch. I just want to catch so I can get the berries. Let's go after this then. That's all I want. I don't really... The swing up should be a bit easier to just pick up. Ah, here we go. Johnny in the chat. How are we doing, mate? Anyone here excited for the new TCG card sets? I've seen the pictures and they look super awesome. Is that the new Mega Evolutions? Isn't it out to... Is it out today? I think release day is today. The rainstorm's gone. Okay. No luck on these ones. Pokemon, you're too big of an S streamer. That's a block for me. Is that like a bad streamer? Like a bad word? Oh mate, I'm sorry. You know what? Like our streams normally are very interactive, but it's kind of hard when I'm having to run around and stare at the screen so much to keep up with chat. I do find it a little bit tricky. I think everyone mostly would as well. What is it? Did he ask a question or did they ask a question? Let's have a look. Oh, okay. It's because they said hello and I didn't see it. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry if I was too busy trying not to get nuked by an aggro grottle, but unfortunately. It was the situation at the time. It wasn't intentional. Okay, we need to top up with all of these. Which one of King Henry VIII's wives was your favorite? What? Which one was my favorite? You know what? I really didn't enjoy. I think I loved studying history. But the monarchy was like not one of my favorites at all when it did any of the monarchy stuff. Sorry if I upset anyone. It was always, I always found it like super boring. Like it's like the just, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna just be very honest. It was not my jam at all. I can't even remember King Henry's wives. There's got to be one called Jane, right? I feel like there would have been. Probably. There we go, Anne Boleyn. Lumpy knows more about it than me, which is like a disgrace, really. When I should, it's like the heritage here. I should know all about it. Sorry, I'm letting you all down. All of you fellow UKs. When you had the man that should not be named, hair used to run circles around Arsenal centre backs, but it's different. That's very true, young lady. And you've strengthened like so much in the summer. I think it's going to be hard. Like the strength that you've got off the bench is scary. Like the depth. So I don't know. I think like I'm just hoping we can do well. I'm not like super confident. I'm not super confident. I think it's, yeah, but I've always got to think that we can get a victory regardless. So I will stay confident, but if we get beat, then you know, just what do I need more of? Sky tumblestones. Yeah, but Isaac was definitely another kryptonite for your team. But we've got Voltamara now, Voltamade. So we don't have enough cash. Can I sell to this guy, or does he not? I think we can. Have I got anything I can sell, though? Probably not anything. Oh, I've got this. That's good. That's a good one. Okay, so we're good. We're good for buying more. I didn't even need to come out of that screen, did I? Buy another 100 of those. Maybe that will get us. We need. Okay, that will do. That will do for now. Callum, good afternoon, mate. How are you doing? It's Canadian. I couldn't tell you. What was that? I couldn't tell you the first thing about him. I just know the old lady on the money. Yes, that's exactly. Yeah, now we've got Charles. We got the old dude on the money now. Are you planning on doing Scarlet Soul Link later today? Should be, yes, later on with Charlie. I think we're going to do a short one later. So just to kind of get through a little bit further. So it kind of sets us up for like next week. So we can get that little bit closer to finishing the games. Pokemon, what is up, dude? Like I say, my friend, don't get too upset. It's just because this is a bit more interactive, meaning that I need to kind of pay a little bit more attention to what's going on the screen. It's not anything personal, dude. It's I prefer a little bit more of a chilled shiny hunt where I can kind of keep up with chat a bit more and we can hang out a bit. It's just there's a little bit more do with this game than a lot of the other Pokemon games. What is this outbreak? This is Haunter and Ghastly. And then, right, let's check the others out. I don't want to waste berries too much on everything. Isaac will get comfy and fat here at Liverpool. Be like, all I'm thinking about is R9. Like now, not like when he was, you know, a player. And that will be Isaac. You know. It's funny as well. And the house Eddie's press conference this morning. So he was asked about Ultimate, and he was like, yeah, well, he's very different to, you know, the strikers we've had here before, and didn't reference Isaac at all, just referenced Callum Wilson as a striker that has been here before, like wouldn't even mention his name. So like that says a lot. I think Eddie's very upset with how it all played out, but I think he would be. I still think Man City will win the league. I don't, you know. I think it's between Arsenal and Liverpool. I think Man City are going to be. I think they'll be up there, but I really don't see them. I don't see them winning it this year. They just don't seem strong. I think Arsenal, though. I think when you look at like who they've got Saka, they got Eze, they've got. I mean, even Gyökeres. Gyökeres probably will come good. Suin Sneezlers. Let's go for these guys. Let's have a go at these. We haven't done any of them yet. Unless shiny would be cool to get. Unless they're all going to be like super aggro. No, we can snipe a few before. Literally a few. Great if they all just decide to just one at a time. This is fine, this is manageable. When they all rock up one, they're like, okay, like let's form a queue. When they're all after you all at once. It's me and you, buddy. Right, let's see if it can repeat. No, sadly. Okay, never mind. On to the next one. Let's see. Man, you win the league. I'll give 50 gifted subs. Mate, if Man United win the league, I will give 1,000. I will put this down now. If Man United win the Premier League this year, I will give 1,000 gifted subs. That's how confident I am of them not. They will bankrupt me by doing this, but there's no chance that Man United win the league. Sorry. It's never happening. Never happening. Not anytime soon. Not for a long time. We'll hold you to that. Hold away. Now I'm praying that Amaran stays in post for as long as possible. But no, not this season. Man United do not. They've got so much they need to do to get anywhere close to winning the league. They're so far off. I don't even think they'll get Europe this year. I really don't. I think at best you're looking at maybe 9th, 10th. This is like my honest opinion. I'm not even like having a go at them. Can we do a Gabai? Probably not. Not the best to do. Let's check some of the other ones out. We can always come back to these. Man United come top off. I'll gift 1,000 subs. Wow, there we go. That's more likely to happen. Oh, Mischievous. This might be a nice one. Mischievous has a cool shiny. Youngly. The Man United will get relegated this year. I don't know. I don't think that I would be very surprised if they got relegated. But you never know. You never know. And it would ruin. They would never. I don't think they would ever recover from that. The fire sale they would need to have. Yeah, this is not the most fun. Check this one out. I guess after the Shiny Box Legend in Scarlet and Violet, that game will be done. So this will be farewell to Scarlet and Violet. It does feel a little bit like that, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, there's, especially now that we've got the Treasures of Ruin legendaries, and they're done. I feel like all of these outbreaks aren't the most appealing. I mean, we've not committed any berries to any of them, so it's fine. Let's just get rid of these Sneasels, and then we can move on. Small armed Fluttermane, yeah. Right, let's ditch these. I think after a while, when ZA comes out on the 16th of October, I'll really start focusing on that stuff, yeah. And it's kind of sad because it feels like we're not gonna get the remaining pseudo legendary raids now in Scarlet and Violet. Like, they started them and kind of advertise. It's weird that they advertised them and then it feels like we're not going to get them. But yeah, as soon as that 15th comes around, 16th of October, like the rank ladders are going to be on ZA. So I wonder like what the support will be like for the ranked ladder in Scarlet and Violet. It's yeah, there's nothing but Healertail on go currently where I'm at. Is it a community day for it? We got another outbreak here. Should tell us about the Bond phenomenon, how the 7-star raid Pokemon are getting megas. Well, mate, yeah, some of them are. some of them are. Delphox is definitely one. 7-star Greninja. So that mightiest mark. I don't know. There's probably not going to be much about bond phenomena. There might be. You know, if there is though, I'm clinging to that. That'll be all I'll talk about. No, it's not going to happen. I wonder if there is any sort of friendship level that you need to build to be able to mega a Pokemon though. Ponyta. Okay, where's the next one? Where do you stand on the starters in ZA? Mega or regional? I think they'll be mega. I think there's so much emphasis on megas in this game. I think they will get megas. I would love some regional variants, but I don't know. There's just a part of me now that thinks there's so much focus on megas being like, you have to have megas on your team to do the rogue mega battles, probably help with the alpha Pokemon as well. I just feel like it's gonna be all focused around mega Pokemon rather than any regional variants, and I don't know if there's gonna be any regional variants in the game, which would be kind of sad. But then again, if we end up with like 30 new mega Pokemon, that's kind of fine, right? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that though? If there was no regional variants at all, after we kind of come to be like it, almost like an accustomed thing, right? Where regional variants are just a given at this point. Okay, we'll go up here. We still don't have the DLC legendaries from Sword and Shield with Chinese too. Oh, that's very true. Yeah, we've not got Kubfu, so the Urshifu's, and also Calyrex, Spectra, and Glastria as well. All of them are still shiny locked. Spectra shiny is super nice as well. It's got like a really nice, it's kind of subtle, but it's like a nice purpley shiny, which is cool. More Ponyta. Okay, we'll go this way, and then we'll go down there. There will still be alphas. That's very true. There is, like, I'm so pleased that the alphas are staying in, because that was like one of my fears. Was like, do we only have alphas because it was in the past and they're going to be not a thing anymore going forward in future Legends games? But I'm so pleased that they're kind of still staying in. Alpha Mega Pokemon. That's kind of going to be the shiny dream, right? If you come across a shiny Alpha Mega. I wonder if the Rogue Mega Pokemon can be... should we go for Fairy? That would be kind of... It's going to be nice and easy. We can just chip these off. Ooh, there's an Alpha. Not going to get a continuation of that one, unfortunately. Sui and Eevee. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where's the marker down here? Okay. Read my mind. Let's go. Don't forget about Hisui and Eevee. I mean, I would Love a regional variant. I mean, there might be something with Eevee, you know. You never know. You never know. There could be. I think that's it for all the outbreaks. Could check these ones. I'm pretty sure I checked that one. I think that one was a Geodude one. But I don't know if I checked this one. Have we confirmed at all if ribbons are back? I don't think there's been any confirmation. There must be though. I think like titles should be a thing in the game. Although they're not in this game, are they? Where's the outbreak? Oh, here it is. What have we got? It's like a little Mr. Mime. Mime Junior outbreak. Oh, can we get a Mr. Mime? Shiny Mr. Mime. We can get these off. Are they actually attacking us? That's crazy. I thought these were like the most skittish Pokemon. I didn't realize they would come after us. So they attack us and then they run away. Okay. Makes zero sense. Wow. That on a tear. Come back. Wasting so many Ultra Balls. Okay. These could be a little bit scary if we do get a shiny coming in, because is that them all? There's definitely one stray one somewhere. Ah, he's over there. They are over there. We'll be streaming Izzy on the 16th. Youngly, I will 100%. As soon as that goes live, we'll start our live stream and playthrough. Oh, we've got... Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can snipe some Mr. Mimes. It's ended. The rainstorm's over. It saved us from these Mr. Mimes. Get your shinies. Did you get any yet? We have, Crimson. We have got ourselves a shiny Psyduck and a shiny Piplup. So a bit of a walk. Come back, Piplup. People need to see. So we got a bit of a water theme, but not as many as what I thought. But hopefully we can get a couple more before we finish up today. We still got plenty of time. Wow. Okay, let's see. Bitchus Matt, thank you so much, mate, for the 5 donated memberships. That is so kind of you, mate. I think anyone that's picked one up, please give Matt a lot of love in the chat. Big shout out to you, my friends. So we've got Terra K, Julian, Golupa, and Cosmic all joining, and also Callum and Rad Dad, awesome, joining the Squirrel Squad. Thank you so much, Matt, for the generosity, and all you guys jumping in and joining the membership. Great to have you on board. And again, thanks for just being here today as well, friends. It's such a weird ad hoc stream that we've got, but it's fun jumping back into Legends Arceus. Been a bit of a whirlwind, but I think what we'll do at the end of the stream, before we finish up today, we'll redeem those codes and get ourselves our shiny Miraidon and Crydon, so kindly sent to us by Christian. Do you know if there's still a simultaneous worldwide release? A little unclear to me. I'm not too sure. I've heard a lot of people say that they pre-ordered like New Zealand and Japan, but I was under the impression that it was a simultaneous worldwide release. So but I'm not too sure It might not be. I will try and find out, and then I'll let you know on if you're around for the stream later, and that I'm doing with Charlie. I'll try and let you know on that one, and I'll try and find out in the meantime, get an actual answer as well, because it would be good to know. Because I guess if it is, it's gonna mean I'm gonna have to probably pre-order on my Australian account, which I thought I might not have to do. But if anyone else knows, then do let us all know, and it'd be great. Mr. Holbrookie, how are we doing today, mate? I hope you are well, and thank you so much for joining up with the Squirtle Squad and becoming the latest member on the channel. Where is the... There it is. Okay. Can this visit to the Crimson Meerlands be the one? Be the lucky one? What is the outbreak here? Rhyhorns. Okay. Probably not what we want to go after early on. We get it a bit earlier in New Zealand because of time zones, at least physically. Yeah, I think you like. Are you like an hour ahead? Just slightly before. So it is the region to kind of set up, and if you can create another account. Murkrows. Could go after the Murkrows. Murkrows be fun actually. Should we? I like shiny Murkrow. That'd be a nice one to go after. They get aggroed pretty quickly, but they're pretty easy to capture. We shouldn't have too many issues with our jet balls. Get that one in the background there. Okay, this one's Agrostan. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna have to pull it quickly out. Hopefully that has worked. Okay, I think I've just like broke my camera. Is my... Yeah, I've broke my camera. Okay, the gameplay's still working. What have I knocked? Let me try and figure this out. I can't believe I've just done this live on stream. This is so annoying. Sorry, chat. I'm still here. Hopefully you can hear me. Where's my camera? Let me see if I can fix it. Might have to do this. Not gonna work. No. And then where's my face cam? Gone. Gone. Oh my, I've knocked it. Okay, this is really frustrating. I am still here, chat. I promise I'm still here. But my camera is not. My camera is gone. But we are trying. I am trying to fix this right now as we speak. Oh, okay. What have I done? Okay, we're gonna have to just go. I think we're gonna have to go cameraless for the rest of the I think we're gonna have to go cameraless for the rest of the stream because I'm just not. Just imagine I'm still here, but we could put. I should put a little photo of me up in the corner. So you know, I am still here though, chat. So This is kind of weird. I don't know why my camera's just suddenly booted off. So we'll continue. The weirdest thing though is now that the game music is actually coming through my speakers. So something's like OBS has definitely done something really, really weird. Sorry, Paris. We just don't wanna we don't wanna play with Paris today. Use the photo I just messaged you in Discord. Let me check this. I need to check this. Okay, let me see. Is it in the server? Let me see. Let me check. Whereabouts, Riley? Have you sent it? I don't know if I can see it. You'll have to tell me which channel it's in. This is it is super frustrating because now I feel like I'm gonna have to probably restart my computer before anything will actually work with the camera and things like that. But we'll just try and keep it as normal, although I'm not here on screen. I could probably make the game full screen now, which is okay. Grotto raid. Probably don't want to do that because it'll take so much time. But we could come back to that one. We could come back to that one. Dan, how are you doing, Danny? I hope you're well. Having a great day. Good to see you. I'm really sorry. I'm not on the screen. You can't see me. I am here. But for some reason, my camera just froze and has gone off. So I have no idea how to get it back on. But I think what we'll do is we'll go back to the village. I will unplug everything while I'm talking to you. And then I will see if that fixes it. So let's just see if I can start. Hoping. Let's see if we can get it back. It's there now. Maybe we got it back. We're back. Okay, there we go. We fixed it. Okay, so it's fixed. What a weird. And now I can't use the picture that Riley sent. I'm sorry, mate. I do appreciate you sending that over. I feel like that's completely ruined our massive mass outbreaks from this little area, but that's fine. I do need to check them all out though, to be fair, because if we're going for the shiny Ursaluna, then we do need to kind of check probably these ones over here just to make sure that there is no Teddiursa. I haven't seen the photo. Did you tag me? Did you at me in it? Let me see if I can find it. I will do it. We're checking these out. A DM. Okay. You know, if it's a good enough photo, I'll just replace my picture with it now. So that is... Was this the Paris? No, this is Swinub. It looked brown, so I was like, it could be a little bear. Check the static alpha Ursaring. That would be a wild shiny to get. This would be a nice one to go after, but these are going to be so aggro. Roserade's a great shiny, but I think we'll pass for now and we'll keep moving on. And this is Turtwig. We could have Turtwig round 2. We may as well do it when we're here. Halloween is right around the corner. Let me see this. I need to check this out. What? DM. Okay. Right. Let me see. Oh, man. Dude. I should never have allowed that picture to ever get out. That picture should not exist in the wild. It would be the perfect photo as well, and I'm just out of I can't I can't share that. I cannot share that. It's not like bad in any way. It just, I look an absolute state. A state is an understatement. Nah, Rad Dad, you don't want to see, dudes. You don't want to see. You'll look at me in a completely different light after seeing that photo. And then you might not even come back. Kind of like the fact that you keep coming back, dude. So, you know. Sam, it's not happening. Not happening. That photo, Riley, you need to keep that under lock and key, mate. You know, I showed, I think I showed Costa, because I knew he'd find it funny. I don't know if it was when I just saw him through the summer or if it was at a regional. I cannot remember. But yeah, he was the same. He was like, I need this photo. And I'm like, it's never going to happen. Now Riley's got like this trump card over me. It's like, yep, do whatever I say, or you know what. It's such a bad photo. It's so bad. No need to keep it secret. Keep it safe. Yeah, keep it secret. Keep it safe. You ever seen Lord of the Rings? I will send the 9 after you, Riley. I'm joking, dude. You know. Is it you stuffing your face with cheeseburgers like David Hasselhoff? Mate, no. That would be kind of funny. I would share that. I would totally share something like that. This is like, I'll tell you what the photo is of. It is of me when I was cutting my hair, like when I grew it out. So the time that I cut it to cut that hair to donate it, so it was all patchy on top. It was like really short, but because the back wasn't quite long enough to kind of like use as donating hair, it was kind of left. So you've got this like patchy skin head and this like really long hair down here. So I've got like this mullet thing going on, and I think there was a stream where I shared it, briefly shared that picture on my phone, and Riley's went in and screen grabbed that. And I know exactly which stream from the picture it was, but I'm not saying. So it's a funny photo. I just look terrible in it. Look like I've been, yeah, run through the ringer a few times. Watch the first season of Knight Rider last night again. Knight Rider. Didn't they do a reboot of Knight Rider? Never seen it, but I'm pretty sure they did. Show ahead of its time. Mullet game. The mullet game was very strong. It was just the angle of the photo as well. It's all bad. It's all so bad. Okay, Quillavas. Really, here is all I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna stop for the Teddy Ursus now in the Crimson Merelands. If you come across any Toxicroak. Gotta come across another shiny before we finish today. Yeah, I gotta head out. Ken, thank you so much for coming by, mate. Good luck picking up the Maridon cards. Hope it's nice and straightforward for you, especially in your GameStop. And yeah, enjoy them, mate, as well when you do manage to grab them. But have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for dropping by the stream today. It's been great seeing you. Sorry I haven't been as attentive with chat as I normally am. It's so tricky with having to just do constant outbreaks. It would be easier if we just had a nice, easier hunt to do. But it's been a lot of fun doing this, but there is sacrifices to it as well, I guess. I'll find a pic of my high school mullet. It was epic. Canadian. Mate, that sounds like the ultimate. The mullet game is S tier when it's, yeah. You need to find it. I need to see this. I wish I had a better picture, because then I should have taken a more respectable picture at the time. I think it's just everything about that photo that it's just so bad. So bad. Okay, let's head back to the village. Exia, how are we doing today? Does the Switch need to be with you to get the code? Supposedly. What it says on the promotional information is that you need to take your Switch along with you to the store with the Scarlet and Violet menu screen on to show that you've got the games. But I don't know how that's any different to just showing them like a card. Like, you could just be like, this is my copy of Scarlet and Violet. I didn't want to bring my Switch out with me. Could I just get a code anyway? I feel like that's fine, but I don't know. They might be like, nah, you need your Switch with you. They could get awkward, but I'm pretty sure they probably wouldn't. But yeah, everything that was advertised, it said you needed to take your Switch and then show the home screen of Scarlet or Violet, and then they'll give you a code. Anyone know of the GameStop codes? Do you get both if you have both? I think you get both if you've got both games. Yeah, Danny. So for those of you with Scarlet and Violet, then you'll be able to pick them up. Because if not, I might beg my sister, who is in Japan at the moment, to get me the codes. That's not a bad idea. I feel like in Japan, they might be a bit more... That might not be how they're distributing them in Japan, though. So it might be a little bit different. I feel like they might be a bit more strict with how the promo codes are given out in Japan. I don't know. That might just be not true at all. But it's worth a try for sure. Be very cool to get the codes from Japan as well. Okay, so we've got That's our first one. Can you guys still hear the in-game music as well? Okay, so we got an Abra outbreak. No music. Okay, so that's really frustrating. I wonder if so whatever happened before, it's like completely booted the music. So maybe this should hopefully kick it back in. No, it's not doing it, is it? It's not pulling the Switch music through. No. So whatever it did before with my camera, it's like completely kicked my audio off my mixer and it's coming through my speakers now, and I cannot change that. This is a disaster. This is a disaster stream. Pachirisu. Should we do the Patchies? I think the Pachirisus would be fun to do. Okay. Man, I rocked that mullet for like 2 months. Buddy cut my frizzy shoulder length hair and a school bathroom with glue covered kindergarten scissors. Double denim was a thing. Oh, mate. That sounds... The combination is just perfect. Would you have had like a kind of a semi-growing mustache at the time, or like a full? I just feel like you need the full look, right? I feel like the handlebar tash always pulls that whole look together. But I don't know if you would have been like too young to get the whole handlebar thing going on. Man, this patchy is... Sure is no camera, no sound, and no mullet photo with... Just trying to guilt me. I know what you're doing, Red Dad. You're guilting me into putting that photo up, and it's not going to work, mate. I mean, it might. I'm quite easily guilt tripped into stuff, but why has this Dusclops been such a pain? And this is so bad without the music. Yeah, we are losing a lot of the atmosphere, and especially the shiny sparkles. They turn up. That's half the draw of Legends Arceus. So is this? Okay, there's still Pachirisu kicking around somewhere. Okay. Have I ever played a TCG tournament? Deepak Queen. I played one, but not really a tournament. Can't say a tournament. I went to a local and I played a local, but that was a long time ago. And I didn't really know what I was doing. This is way before I ever did any casting or anything. It was kind of in between playing VGC and also doing other stuff as well. And I tried TCG for a little bit, and I was like, I'm really not that good at this game. or I don't know what I'm doing, so I didn't really pursue it much. But I enjoyed it. It was nice. I met some really cool people, so that was cool. But yeah, never done a TCG tournament. I would love to. I would love to be good at the card, like get semi-competent at the card game. Big scam photo. I think we may know what happened. In OBS, did your audio default to speaker instead of desktop? Yeah, that's exactly what happened, mate. Shiny Hunt and Dratini, while watching you just found one. Wow, Majid, that's awesome, mate. Congrats on the Shiny Dratini. That is awesome, mate. Such a cool shiny. Setting you up perfectly for that Mega Dragonite. Oh, these have berries as well. You know we need to go after you. Come on then, dude. Do the Apoms attack us? Or are they... I don't think you attack us, do you? I think... Oh no, they just run away. It's not ideal, like chasing them away when the whole point of doing those was to get the berries. Let's check these three around the lake. How can we get it from Japan? How can we get it from Japan? My sister landed there yesterday, Young Lee. I'm pretty... Oh, I'm not really too sure. I think the only information I've had is the same information that you need to take your like copy of your Switch. Maybe if you sent them a photo of you with your Switch with like the Scarlet home screen. I don't know. Maybe that. I think you'd have to be in the photo though, and then your sister might be able to show it and be like, "Can I get my brother this code?" And they might then be like, "Yeah, sure, that's fine. We can see that they own a copy of the game." Because I think that's the only reason that they're doing it, so they know that you've got a copy. Oshawott. The aggro Oshawott. Okay, we're not staying here. Let's check out the other ones. Much as I love you, Oshawott, I don't know if I really want to stick around. And is shiny Mega Dragonite still green? I have no idea. We don't have any confirmation yet. Like, we're still waiting on getting confirmation about... It's gone. The blizzard's gone. Wasted too much time there with the Pachirisus. Yeah, we don't know what any of the shiny Megas are going to look like in ZA. Which is kind of exciting because it'd be kind of cool if we don't get a data mine early on and you can avoid seeing what they look like and then discover them for yourself in game. That would be kind of cool. Just noticed that the shiny Piplup you caught is female. Oh wow, is it? I didn't even check. It is extra special. That is very cool. Thank you for pointing that out, Corey. Appreciate that. Okay. Right, what are we looking like for time? Okay, we're not doing too bad. We can probably do one more mass outbreak and then I might have to call it a day. But we'll be back later on with Chaz for our Shiny Oni run. I was hoping I'd get a little bit more footage than what I've been able to get today. But we've got some shinies, so it's good. They'll be able to be added in. I remember once I went into game and he gave me a large receipt with various codes on it. Wasn't that bothered. Wow, that's cool. I remember the last one that happened in the UK and I had Thea, Tash's brother and Tash's brother's son with me, and it was for the mythical Pokemon that they did in Sword and Shield. I remember the guy in game and I was just like, okay dude, can I get my codes these for the mythicals? And he was like, sure, no problem. And then I said, can all of us get cards as well? Because I did a giveaway on the channel for those that couldn't get them. And he was like so hesitant. The guy, he did not want to give me the cards. He was like, I kind of don't believe that this, like, these two 4-year-olds at the time actually on these games and are going to claim them. I'm like, dude, come on. It's literally a receipt, dude. Come on, please. And yeah, begrudgingly in the end, he actually did give me the cards. So fair play to him, but he wasn't going to want to give me them. One little bit. But I can't blame him. He definitely knew what was going on. The pillar swine outbreaks. So popular. Oh. So tonight, I think 7:30 tonight, Rich. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully we run through, get a little bit more progress, set us up for next week. I think that was the idea. Riley, I feel like you will definitely get to the 100. Is this another... Is this a sign that we just have to hunt down pillar swine? Wow. I mean, they do give... They're going to be easy berries. We should probably just do them for the... Move on to the next one. Psyduck. And then we'll move down to this one, see what we've got. I need to go back up in chat. I feel like, Riley, you mentioned something earlier about my sound. And you've probably replied to it. In that case, if you swap the audio back and then undock and redock the switch, it should kick the audio back in. I have swapped it round. See if it does. It for a minute it came through and then it just went straight back. I might have to give up on it for this stream and then I'll have it sorted for later. Thank you though, mate. I appreciate the help. Did you get your shiny Dratini and head to Kanto and Soul Silver playthrough? If not, will you continue that? We will continue that. I think Crimson probably next week when we'll jump back into that one. But no, we haven't got the shiny Dratini yet. Still on the hunt for that. So that hunt is still going on. I tried doing it alongside the Arceus hunt we did last week. But the DS ran out and it was easier just to continue with the Arceus at the time than continue with that one. So I think when we do a dedicated stream with that, it'll be fun to continue and hopefully we get lucky with it pretty soon. I mean, we were so lucky to get the Extreme Speed Dragonite Dratini anyway, so we have to continue go for that. And I think after the Dratini's done, we go for Ho-Oh maybe, and then I think that'll be enough for us to kind of round up the team to hopefully finish up, go after Red on top of Mount Silver, and hopefully not take any casualties along the way as well. Shona, how are we doing? I hope you're good today. Do you know what other hunt you did alongside your Soul Silver? Yep, we could actually do both of those. I think we got the option where we've got the Arceus hunt we could do, or we could bring the Croc Rock from... Oh man, it's such a daunting hunt. That's why I'm hesitant. I want to do it, but I'm like, you know, Croc Rock from Pokemon Coliseum, so we could do that. Should we try and get a Hisuian Gudra? No. I mean, I do like it shiny, but not the best. Will it be streaming PL Zia? Yes, I will 100% be streaming Zia. Yeah, as soon as launch goes, we'll start a playthrough. I understand that like, a lot of people might not want to jump in straight away, just because you'll be getting the games around that time. You kind of want to experience stuff yourself. Where is this outbreak? Oh, it's, man, how many Swinub outbreaks have we got on this map? That's so crazy. That's like 3. So crazy. Yes, so Shiny Hunt and Nuzlocke need to continue. Yeah, we need to finish those off. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to ZA. We'll play through. We'll be playing it a lot after release, and figuring stuff out together, I hope. Because there'll be new ways to Shiny Hunt, I'm sure, in the game. So it'll be really interesting to kind of test those out, see how all those like new Shiny Hunt methods work, see what we can Shiny Hunt as well, you know. And it's kind of cool that the DLC is available straight after release. So once we get through the main story, and I don't really want to rush it too much, but at the same time I kind of want to be a little bit speedy so we can get to the DLC and also see what it's all about as well. Right, nada there. Oh, we can't escape. The Haunter do not want us to escape. Can we get to 100 likes? We're on 76 so far, so thank you so much to everyone that has dropped a like on the stream today, despite the technical issues we've had, which we've had quite a few. My camera going off. I never normally have any technical issues. It's normally always plain sailing, but today it's been against us slightly. Crocodile. Shiny hunting the megas was a cool idea, but the idea that they may get locked in ZA until Gen 10 is mega bummer. That would be so sad, Banjo. Can you imagine? I don't think they can though, right? Because then it would prevent you. I think the way to look at it is they can't do it with the new mega Pokemon, because that would mean that you wouldn't be able to transfer in any shinies of those Pokemon from older games. So like Shiny Dragonite, Dratini would just not be able to be ported into ZA from home, which that to me doesn't make sense. So I think on that basis, I think that we'll be able to shiny hunt them and find them in their shiny forms. I just hope like they don't do what they did with Legends Arceus and shiny lock the legendary Pokemon. That would be sad if they did that, I think. No, I think that you can't send them back to like, so it'll be, the scenario is, I'm guessing, you can take a Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. Say you caught a shiny Dratini or Dragonite, you can take that Pokemon, put it in home, and from home, from there, you can send it back to Scarlet and Violet. But I think what they're saying is if you port that Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet into Pokemon ZA, then put it back into home, which you will be able to, I don't think you're going to then be able to put that Pokemon back into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, if that makes sense. So it'll be a little bit like how Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee worked, where if you traded the Pokemon out from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee despite catching them in those games and then put them into like Sword and Shield, you wouldn't then be able to put those Pokemon back into Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So I think it will work a little bit like in reverse like that, if that makes sense. Spiritomb would be a banger shiny to end this stream with. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be so good to get a shiny Spiritomb. One of my all-time favorites. It really is such a great shiny. Be a brilliant one to end the stream with today. But of course, they are aggro as so angry, so angry. Man, we're gonna have to hightail it out of here and then come back. Spiritomb is my favorite Pokemon. Matt, if I catch a Spiritomb here, I would love to be able to, for how generous you are with everything on the channel, I would love to send it over your way. So let's hope we can get one. Let's get sniping. Good back shot. Oh man, they're so tough to keep. Come on. In the balls. Get in. We'll never Ultra Ball it from there. No. Come on. I just really want it to continue. The outbreak to continue. That's what we need. Oh man, they're so brutal. Okay, let's go after you first then. There's only 3 of them. I feel like I've got too many items in my baggers now to cycle through everything. Right. Okay, come on. Let's see if it continues. If we get a new horde, it seems to be gone. Ah, that's sad. Right, let's go. I feel like the Spinder isn't truly on the Switch until it can be put in some in home from a Switch game. So there's hoping it's in ZA. It'd be cool if it was in ZA, wouldn't it? But yeah, it was like 9 Pokemon, excluding weird Spinder stuff, are all apparently in ZA. Spinder has to be in there. I feel like Spinder could be one of those Pokemon that gets like a strange mega in the DLC content, you know? Maybe. So close to having access to all Pokemon on the Switch, being able to move them between games. So yeah, it's not long, mate, is it? It's crazy that it's taken like 2 generations of console to get everything over onto this system. So many Pokemon. Perfectly set up for Gen 10 as well. And it's nice that it's happening, I guess, at the start of like the Switch 2's kind of life cycle. So at least we're going to have like a long stretch of having access to pretty much everything, which is nice. And then of course we're going to have champions out. Potential. Do we go for like 3rd time lucky with? I think we do. The Turtwig. Let's go 3rd time. 3rd time's the charm. Let's see if we can get ourselves a shiny Turtwig. We just need no Grottle to come along and ruin our day. As soon as we say its name, there it is. Just missed us, that's all. Doesn't feel like, unless this outbreak continues, I don't think we're gonna... It's not gonna be the one. I don't think it's got a chat. It's probably not likely to continue either. You never know, though. Oh, there's still a stray one somewhere. Where is it? Or is it? No, now it's they've all gone. Okay, friends. Well, we haven't had much luck with our outbreaks there today. We got two shinies. We got two nice shinies. But two very nice blue shinies, I will say as well. So I would have liked a few more, but it's not been a disaster. And I think what we'll do now is we will... Do you guys like to see shiny Koraidon and Miraidon? I would like to see them. Let's have a look. So we'll see if we can do both cards on one card as well, just to answer that question. Majid Lee, think you're my good charm. I just found a Fennekin outbreak because I was watching. Awesome, awesome. Now we can get that shiny. Oh, good luck with the outbreak. Make sure you save beforehand, and then you can just cycle through and hopefully get lucky with it. Kupla Blues, Kupla Blues. Blue's the best color. You know it, Riley, don't you, mate? Right, let's see. And again, you know, I have to give Never Melt Ice the biggest shout out for getting us these cards as well. Like, so kind of them, going out of their way, sending them across to us. So unfortunately, being in the UK at the minute, we have not got access to them. But no, don't look at that team. It's not for my Caster Cup this week. It's not. Ignore it, ignore it. Let's hope Evan doesn't sneak and see this. Okay, so we need to go to mystery gifts. Shame we can't ride them. I know, right? Get what's called a password. I guess it is that, isn't it? So let's connect to the internet. Heading off to the school run. Have a good day, Youngley. You as well, my friend. Thanks so much for coming by the stream. We're just going to do this and then we'll probably wrap up for the day. So let me try and put the code in. I feel like, is it going to fit? It's like it's going to be... It should do, should fit. Be one of those, if I fail it the first time, then everyone's going to be like, what was there? What was the error? Sorry, it's written down so small in front of me. Right. Okay. See if I can claim it. I might not be able to. Outside of region. I can. There we go. Okay. And Mighty finally redeemed my shiny Koraidon. Nice. Awesome, mate. Here we go. Okay, well, this is very exciting. Wow. Okay, looks very cool. Looks very cool. It's not the coolest of the two, though, is it? But it is a very cool one. And then we can get the other one as well. So sorry, bear with me while I try and do this one as well. And then I'll get them both out, and then we can have a good look at what they're like in game. For those that haven't picked this up yet, or those that are wanting to grab them. So I think the Koraidon's definitely going to be my favorite. Like, which one is your favorite? Like, have you guys got favorites out of the two? You must prefer one to the other. It'd be interesting to know how many of you prefer the Miraidon to the Koraidon or vice versa. Okay, here we go. Second card. Again, big shout out to Nevermelt Ice for picking these up for us. I've already received a gift. So it's only one per. It's only one per game. Okay. It's only one per game. Which is weird. Is it one per game? It can't be, right? It says it's already been... This one's already been collected. Let's have a look. So I'd need to go into my Violet to get my other one. Huh. So you can only get one per game. Okay. So if I do this, and then we get... Where's my Violet? Copy of Violet I need. I'll have to just grab it. I know, right? I'm hoping now no one claims that card. Please don't. Because now it's a race against time for me to actually get onto my Violet copy to claim the other one before someone sniped it. Which I hope they haven't done. See, the race against time to input it. Should have probably input it off screen. It would be bad if that happened. But we'll hope it doesn't. We'll hope it doesn't. I trust you guys, but you know. I'm gonna pull my Switch out because I feel like when I'm connected to the internet, it's gonna be quicker for me to type the code in. Thanks for the code, dog. Dude, I'm fully expecting to bang this in now and it'll be gone, just to be they'll be nah, sorry, code has been taken. And it'll be my own fault for not finding out about how this works beforehand. Kind of sucks that you can only claim one per game though, right? Okay, there we go. Let's see the verdict. Are we going to be able to get it? Someone sniped it from us. Someone's actually sniped it from us. Someone sniped it. I can't believe it. Guys, come on. Because it's anonymous as well. Oh man, you know what? I feel really bad. It's my own fault. Like, this is my stupid fault. But I feel really bad for Nevermelt Ice. It has went out of their way to grab the code for me. I should have known. I should have looked beforehand that was one per save file, not across the board. So let's just see. I'll try it once more. See if it was a glitch in the system. Ah, that's sad. Yeah, it's done. So I've got a shiny Miraidon, and I've got to hope that it comes to the UK. There we go. That's a bit of a sad way to end the stream. That is a little bit of a sad way to end the stream, but there are lessons to be learned there, friends, aren't there? There are lessons to be learned. Do not share codes online, because you never know who's watching. You need 2 codes to get both, Terra, yeah. And you also need to make sure that you've got 2 copies of the game if you get 2 codes, because you can only redeem 1 per game. So that is the thing. What was the same code used for Coridon? Miraidon? No, it wasn't. So it's not the same code. So I had 2 separate codes. So I put the second one in on my Scarlet, thinking that you could redeem both, because one's for Coridon and one's for Miraidon, right? So I thought you'd be able to get both of them on one game, but it turns out you can't. You can only get... So I guess you got to pick which one you want, which ride Pokemon you want per game, if that makes sense. So there we go. But someone sniped us for it, so thank you to whoever that was. I hope you enjoy the Coridon, but kind of sucks. If I get one Coridon this afternoon, you can DM me. Mr. Holbrookie, thank you so much. Don't go out your way too much, mate. I hope they come over to the UK so I'll be able to do them. And once I do as well, as I said, I will try and get multiple of them so that I can get them for you guys that are in regions that haven't got them. But we will end it there, friends. It's been a really fun stream this afternoon. I'm sorry I haven't been as attentive on chat as I normally would be, just because paying attention in Legends Arceus is a hard thing to do when you're when you have got your hands full with all these mass outbreak Pokemon and stuff like that. So it's been a great stream. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for coming, hanging out, and all the support in the stream. And we'll be back later around 7:30 with Chaz. So we'll be doing the Soul Link stuff then, and we'll wrap it up there. But if I don't see you later, thanks for coming by today's stream. Have a great rest of your weekend. If you're picking up Shiny Coridon, Miraidon in your region, if it's available where you are, good luck. I hope you manage to grab them nice and easy and enjoy those shinies. And that does slam the door shut really on Scarlet and Violet, which is exciting. In one way, we got ZA coming out, but kind of sad, and because ZA, Scarlet and Violet's kind of done now, right? But no, that's it. I'm not going to drag this on too long. Have a great weekend, great Friday evening, and rest of your days. And I will see you all again very soon. Hopefully later. If not, see you next time, friends. Take care. Bye-bye.